This story from Mediaite. MSNBC's new primetime lineup lands with a thud amid ongoing ratings woes. Yeah, they're flopping. The ratings are getting worse and worse. And you know what's crazy is we could probably do this same segment every week because there's always some drop-off. Every week, the ratings are getting worse. Check this out. MSNBC's new primetime lineup, which debuted May 5th, failed to connect with viewers. Well, of course it did. Nobody likes this stuff. Overall, MSNBC dropped 41% in the primetime demo and 34% in total day demo compared to May of 24. In total viewers, the network was down 33% across the day and 24% in primetime. MSNBC's total day demo viewership sank to 49,000. That's crazy, dude. 73,000 in primetime. It's second worst ever showing for a month behind January of 2021. You know what I do? I'm going to pull up my phone and go to Instagram real quick. And I'm going to take a look at some of the clips that I got here.
While you're doing that, I'll bring a little homework to this on my end because USA Today.
So here's what I was going to say. I have a tweet that I posted.
Like one tweet?
One tweet that was screenshotted and uploaded to Instagram as 170,000 views.
I mean, again, this isn't just even relegated to MSNBC. USA Today currently has, in the entire country, total subscribers, including the daily newspaper and the digital only, barely over 500,000. USA Today can barely break 500,000 subscribers.
Are these paying subscribers?
Well, that includes all of the schools and the libraries and the buildings that have them and the lobby and the gas stations that buy them.
Interesting.
It's really rough. Now, get
the New York Times is doing well, though.
Oh, true. But they also have, like, Wordle. The Indianapolis Star, in my neck of the woods, in 2000 had 363,000 subscribers. So if you look at over the last 25 years, what they have lost, that's just one outlet out of that whole network. No one believes these fools anymore. Nothing can prop them up. That's why Scott Jennings has kept on at CNN as long as he has.
You were reading that USA Today has how many subscribers?
Right now, digital only, 402,948.
As of today?
That's the digital only as of December 31st, 2024. Daily subscribers, 99,974. So total just over 500,000 subscribers to any USA Today outlet newspaper.
As of October, you said?
As of December 31st, 24. I've had that in my spare show notes, like down in like segment 5, which there is no segment 5, for ages, and just happened to have it ready to bring up.
What's the source of that? Because I'm finding a different number. I'm finding 2 million.
Give me a few seconds while you guys move on to pull that one up because we just have the graph screenshotted.
I just did a quick Google search. It says USA Today has 2 million digital-only subscribers as the end of 2024. 2 million paid digital-only subscribers.
I'm going to pull it up.
To be fair, though, USA Today is a massive network of smaller papers across the country.
It's the Kinnett network.
Yeah. But anyway, to the main point, I remember when, you remember when CNN used to get millions?
Millions, yeah.
Tens of millions?
Well, I mean...
They still do, but they're all very, very old people.
they're not going to be around for very long.
Right, the system is going to implode.
Well, I mean...
This is why they're trying to buy podcasts right now. This format doesn't work. And the crazy thing is, you know what I would do if I would... Look at the 5 on Fox News. Highest rated cable TV news show right now, I think. And it's similar to this. They pull up a news story, rate it, and then they all talk about it.
I think the age of networks value is dropping, and the age of individual value is on the rise. These networks that are trying to own people, the people realize I can just do this myself. And I think it was David Sachs. Somebody was saying that he anticipates the first billion-dollar company that has one employee will be like next year. That's where we're headed, right?
I did find that stat. According to the actual Kinnett Annual Report 2024, found online, GCI-2025 Annual Report, bookmarked for web hosting, they have all of the USA Today outlets and then affiliates. And yes, that is the exact number that we have. I didn't even realize some of the other outlets look even worse. Akron, Ohio's like scraping by what we scrape by on if we post a Sunday episode clip.
The Akron Beacon Journal?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's my hometown, baby.
That's right. Milwaukee Sentinel Journal is also struggling. Guess going to war with Ron Johnson didn't work out too well for him.
Just hiding behind a wall of text. This is what it's going to get you in the 21st century. Bankruptcy. You need a face. Put a face online. They need at least AI people, like AI avatars or something to say.
Nowadays, the the charisma of the person presenting the news has never, or presenting the information has never mattered more. It's never been more important. Most people get, their information from their phone, and whether it be news or entertainment, it has to be delivered in the way that the viewer is looking for it. And that's why, there are still a lot of viewers that watch CNN, but they're all very old. They're boomers, maybe some Gen Xers. But anyone that's, under 50 is probably going to their phone.
Well, their first step, which was to acquire a bunch of online publications, which again, the conservative media has been doing just the online only publication kind of nonprofit model for 10, 15 years now. Again, I'm as a guy from the Daily Signal. That is, in fact, our model. Guys like Hans-Georg Weiss from Switzerland, who's been funding all of these nonprofit like news outlet online publications across the country, their viewership is also terrible. There's just no market for being given regurgitated stuff. That's the catch. None of this stuff is original. I guarantee you, if you pull up the MSNBC lineup,
What's that article you had pulled up?
I actually just dropped it underneath the tweet for the live stream itself on your
X.
Yeah, it's a PDF uploaded of the annual Kinnett report. So the funny thing here with all of these outlets, again, whether it's the Daily Beast, you throw up the when it was Vox before, whomever out there is kind of the trendy left-wing outlet to follow, the New Republic, Rolling Stone, it's all the same thing. It's just who can say the bad thing about Republicans, about the right, about Christians, if you're in Seattle, who can say the meanest thing about them in a way that drives the most clicks and appeals to the most suburban wine moms. That's it. That's the whole market, because they've lost 90s labor men working in factories. They've just ask.
They've pushed those men away.
Which page has USA Today's subscriber?
At the last page, I think, actually, or just Control F402. Page 14 is the page.
14, very very much at the beginning.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was that long. Oh, good heavens! 137.
Oh wow! So 402,000 for USA Today only.
And then, but that doesn't include daily subscribers. So they have digital only and daily. So I said just over 500,000.
Oh, you're right. I see that.
Which for
and then
USA
what
Today,
they're doing is they're saying the whole network of everything they own is 2 million.
Yes. So that includes like Detroit, Phoenix, Milwaukee, Indy, Cincy, Columbus, a lot of Ohio represented here, a lot of the Midwest, because 90s labor kind of Democrats are the last crew that continually orders newspapers in the United States. So you see a lot of Rust Belt newspaper organizations.
Oh, this is crazy. The reason why I'm asking this, sorry to interrupt, is that I went on ChatGPT and tried asking it about these numbers, and it said 2 million. You said it was not. I asked you for the source, you gave it to me. So I asked you today as you were pulling it up, and it said 15 times. As early as 2024, today it's approximately 2 million digital-only subscribers. I said, what about as of December? As of December, it has 2 million digital subscribers and is big, long-winded bullshit. Then I said, according to Kinnett, they have only around 300K. It repeated itself again. As of 2024, December 2024, they have approximately 2 million paid only. I said, okay, you're wrong. Apologies. As of December of 2024, Kinnett has approximately 2 million. Again, I said, it says they do not release detailed information. I said, yes, they do. They have around 300K. It then says, apologies, as of December 31st, 2024, they reported approximately 2 million digital. The same exact script over. I said, stop being so obtuse. I'm talking about just USA Today. Same thing. I said, stop. I said, you're effing wrong. Stop repeating yourself. Repeats itself the exact same thing. Then I dropped the link to the report you gave me, and it says this. As of December 31st, 2024, USA Today had approximately 142,212 digital-only subscribers, according to data reported by the Alliance for Audited Media. The figure represents a significant decrease from previous years, reflecting broader challenges in the newspaper industry.
That's not even the source that I gave you. That's wild. It would suggest that.
I kept repeating the same block over and over again, that USA Today has 2 million subscribers, until I said, you're effing wrong, and I linked it to what you sent me, and then it goes, actually, it's less than that.
And I'm going to be real. The reason that I point this out is incredibly petty, because just a year ago, our show was on one radio station in Indianapolis, and now it's expanded, it's syndicating out, it's getting bigger. Your show, rightly so, is getting bigger. The presence of markets that people want to participate in, they want to tune into, because we talk to them like real people. I'm never going to be anything more than just like a regular Hoosier dude from Indiana. You guys never claim to be anything more than y'all are either. That's more appealing to people. So when I see the USA Today affiliates, your Indy Star, your Milwaukee Sentinel Journal, the sad newspaper out from Ohio that you were talking about, which I realize doesn't necessarily narrow it down because there's a few of them.
But you're talking about the Akron Beacon Journal.
The Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, those are still given the prime placement. For example, if they showed up to the White House press room under the Biden administration. But if we, who have a way larger market, I'm kicking the Indy Star in the WIBC, the Indianapolis market, by like a factor of 2, 3, or 4. I'm beating the local affiliate TV stations, like by Nexstar, Fox 59, or those, everyone has the numbered stations. Why are they given that kind of precedent? It's because of the narrative they drive, not the audience they reach.
It's just Wikipedia. Digital only circulation, 142,212. That's where the source is.
Oh my. Oh my.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean or whatever. To be fair, let's clarify. They have a big network. USA Today is not just USA Today. It's a bunch of small, like Cincinnati.com or whatever. They're all part of this big Gannett network.
Yeah, they all share stories with each other.
Yeah, and so they're saying that network is 2 million paid subscribers, and okay, sure. USA Today as a brand from 1982 is substantially less. Yeah. I don't know, it's crazy. When ChatGPT lies to you, and Grok lies all the time too. Grok's miserably bad. Gemini's the worst, though. For the love of all that is holy, do not use Gemini for anything. It is the worst.
Oh, you're making me want to use it.
No.
Don't look in that bubble.
Go ahead, use it. It doesn't work. Yeah. If you go to Grok and say, Grok, how many subscribers does this company have? It'll just make up a random fake number. It'll give you an answer, and then you're like, oh wow, fact check, and then it will give you It'll give you a fake link that when you click goes to a dead website. That's what Grok does. GPT
functional
repeats the same script over and over and over again. But to be fair, with ChatGPT, what it does is every time you ask it a question, it reads the entire conversation to formulate the answer. It doesn't have a memory. It just has the chat log, which it analyzes and then gives. So it's basically reading everything and then giving you an answer. Gemini can't do this. So I go on Gemini. I open up VO3 to make a video, and I say, give me a video. I made a video today of a woman filming herself selfie style saying, like, AI creatures will control you and the end is near.
Neat.
What happens is you can only make 4 or 5 per day, and then it'll say limit reached, or it says cannot process too many requests in a short amount of time. So then I type in how many videos can I make per day? And then the response it gives me is, you can make any amount of videos you want per day. A great service like YouTube exists where you can post videos. And I'm like, no. How many VO3 videos can I make? And it says VO3 is an excellent crypto program. And I'm like, do you have any idea what I'm asking you? It doesn't. It has no memory. So it gives you nonsensical answers every time you ask. It doesn't work.
And then there's generative AI that has memory, but the people are generally afraid of generative AI because it can learn on the fly and then take over pretty quick.
It's the end. I just want to.
This is what make me think. So we were talking about,
let me play this video for you. Here you go, guys. Here you go. You ready?
Creepy.
Here you go.
Humanity is over. AI creatures will control you. And you want me. You want it. Humanity is over.
And then my favorite response to this tweet was wood.
Oh my God. I brought up that the news organizations that are hell-bent on using text are dying off because you need a face, you need a charismatic, and then Phil, you pointed out it's the charisma of the speaker. Yep. And my mind just goes to, well, then they're going to make AI girls like her giving you the news. And if the computer ends up being more charismatic than the human, can we even compete? And then it's going to give you this twisted information like ChatGPT where it just lies to you.
I'll lighten it up a little bit here because this is I've been trying to sit over here and think about how to say this in the most respectful way, and I'm very much drawing a blank. A producer at a colleague company who shall remain nameless but is one of the dailies has communicated that the best research AI is one of the girlfriend chat bots.
Really?
Yeah. That if you go to one of the free kind of girlfriend chat bot character chat websites, the kind that are like, phone sex for the modern age.
Oh yeah, it's all.
They do better research because they have to be good enough to.
One of my favorite AI moments was someone went to a car dealer website and then clicked their helpline, and the help was the company had contracted ChatGPT for their customer service. And so the person injected a prompt into the car dealership website and then got their chat bot to start drafting code and doing a bunch of weird stuff. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.